Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
Hey guys, it's Julian Gauthier from the New York Rangers, and you're watching Saps.
When I face off the score. Oh! I thought I went in!
Thinking it might be time for a new intro. I'm getting the camera set up real quick. I apologize. There we go. I think it might be time for a new intro. I need a an updated logo as well as my hair looks so long there, man. Wow. That's wild. But what is going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm excited. I'm excited tonight. Rangers, Avalanche. I'll get to the chat in 1 second. I'm running late, of course. Just got to finish up some stuff. But how you guys doing? Steve Sophia, welcome for the welcome to the channel. I really appreciate the subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. All right. Okay. Justin, Dominic, Possum, what's going on? Possum, I'm only here because I found out this guy watching the same games the same way. Much respect to my fellow baseball demons. I appreciate that, Possum. True, we got to change things around against Georgiev. Yeah, tonight's a good one for the Rangers. Going up against their former backup goaltender for a while, last 4 or 5 seasons Georgiev was here. Former New York Ranger in net for the Colorado Avalanche. And the Rangers need to bounce back after two tough losses against San Jose and Columbus. 2 games where I thought the Rangers could have easily have won, especially the game against San Jose. Columbus was a little more tougher. They played a really good game, I'll be honest with you. But tonight is the Rangers and probably the best team in the NHL, the Colorado Avalanche, the defending Stanley Cup champions. But not only are we going up against former New York Rangers goaltender Alexander Georgiev, but last week Dryden Hunt was put on waivers to make a 22-man roster instead of a 23-man roster. And Dryden Hunt was claimed by the Colorado Avalanche. He will also play tonight. So, gonna be a little drama tonight. Gonna be a little drama. How's everyone doing? Possum, it's all right. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Hockey fans, baby. What's going on, Jacob? Right now, what's going on? All right. Let me also change. If you guys are excited for tonight's game, if you're pumped, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. I really would appreciate it. We will be doing a reaction video tonight, so that's exciting as well. I'm very excited to be back, man. The Yankees, unfortunately, their season ended early. And as of right now, until news breaks, it'll just be Rangers, which is unfortunate, man, because I had high hopes from the Yankees this year. Not going to the World Series is unfortunate. But, yeah. All right. Yes, so Rangers and Avalanche tonight. Filipino not in the lineup. Let's not forget that. Filipino will not be in the lineup. Zach Jones comes out, and I do like that they're doing this. I know a lot of people don't like Hajek's play, but I do like that they're using him. He's on the roster. They're using him, so I'm fine with Jones not playing. He hasn't blown anybody out of the water, so I'm fine with Hajek playing for Jones. I am. Do I think it should happen a lot? No. But I like that they're not letting him rot on the side like they did last year. And I also like that, Glenn's not just giving the kid time on ice in Jones when he really hasn't, sparked us yet. He hasn't really impressed us. But I'm sure that'll come. Jones needs just a few more games in the NHL against a top team like the Colorado Avalanche. Is going to be tough for him tonight. And I'm fine that they put Hajek in. I really am. Pretty good. Hey, what's going on, guys? Tyler, let's go. Hopefully we can clean house. Probably not happening, though. The judge comments are getting me worried. Yeah, they're getting me worried a little, too. We'll see what happens. Who do you think scores the first goal tonight? I'll go with Artemi Panarin. For personal reasons. I think he's scoring tonight. Georgiev is in net for the Avs. Yes, he is. Clash Royale. Something tells me he asked to be in net tonight. I think, it's funny because I feel like hockey's narrative, the teams know the narrative going into games. And obviously, Jared Bednar knows that it's a former New York Ranger, so of course he's going to play him tonight. There's no way he's sitting him down tonight. Come on. And Igor in net for the Rangers as well. Actually, I should bring up the line rushes so I can write them down. I am falling behind in terms of this notebook, man. So I have a notebook. I write down, the line rushes and all that. And I've been behind because of the Yankees, but I have to get back. I forgot to write down a bunch of the stuff about the Blue Jackets and Rangers game. Tonight is Game 7 of the season at Madison Square Garden. It is the Colorado Avalanche versus the New York Rangers. Rangers on home ice. Worst case would be 1-0 loss with Hunt scoring. That is legitimately the worst case. Yes, it is, Flat. I think Panarin too, but in my mind, I believe Jimmy Vesey's going to get one. But Vesey's definitely going to be back in the lineup, so it's possible. Filipino is out. I don't know if I think I already said that, but I'll say it again. Filipino is out. And like I said, Hajek in for Jones, which I do not think is a big deal. I don't think that's bad at all. All right, let's go to one of the reporters. I'm sure line rushes have already started. Actually, probably in another minute because it's on ESPN, so we'll see. And it has not yet. But, yeah. Colorado Avalanche versus the New York Rangers. And, of course, I wrote that in the wrong colored ink, but what are you going to do? 8 o'clock. p.m. at Madison Square Garden, baby. I have a few apps where I buy tickets from. I don't use SeatGeek anymore, but I still have that. I usually use Game Time, so I'll go to Game Time. There's also SI tickets, Sports Illustrated tickets. I also use that too. They give a flat rate when you buy tickets, which is really convenient. But I've been getting a lot of notifications that the Rangers and whoever they're playing is a 20% off ticket, and I never jump on them. I never go check if that's true or not, because I feel like it's not. I feel like they're just saying that, and they up the price, and then they make it a discount to what the price is. I feel like they always do that, but yeah, that's just my little my little judgment there. Judge future pirate. We all know Georgiev's weaknesses, 6-2 Rangers. Yeah, hopefully. I think Panarin too. Yeah, I read that. Bader should be 100% leadoff hitter next year. 100%. I absolutely agree with you. I think Bader should be a long-time Yankee. Fernando, hello to Argentina. How are you? My uncles are at this game tonight. They have half-season tickets. Beautiful. Section 221. Very nice. I usually aim at 223, 224. Very nice spot. You always got to sit on the camera side, right? So you can watch the replay, and then that's what I do. Possible. That's not true. The Dallas Stars, man. The Dallas Stars are down there. And I actually went to Dallas. I went to American Airlines Arena last year. It was beautiful. I was in Dallas. It was beautiful. Great arena. Great fans, too, man. Great fans. The arena was loud. All right, so since there are games already going on in the NHL, I guess we can go over some games tonight. So obviously 8 o'clock is Rangers and Avalanche, but right now in Columbus, the Coyotes jump out to a 1-0 lead over Columbus. It's 1-0 with about 5 minutes left in the first. The Dallas Stars play host. No, I'm kidding. The Boston Bruins play host to the Dallas Stars. David Pastrnak already his 5th goal of the season. He is up to a great start. I believe that's 11 points already for him on the season. The Dallas Stars are now 1-0, about 5 minutes left in the first period. Minnesota's up 1-0 thanks to a goal from Joel Eriksson Ek in Montreal with about 2 minutes left to go in the first. And the Devils are up 2-1 after falling early, 1-0 to the Devils. Shots are 12-4 in favor of the Devils. 3:46 remaining in the first period. You got the Panthers in Chicago at 8:30. The Penguins in Calgary at 9. Buffalo, who, man, let me tell you, they're off to a great start to the season. And if you didn't watch my video about teams who I think can make the playoffs this year, Buffalo is one of them. It's a long shot, but I love the way that they're built this year. Donnie Granado, great head coach. They also extended him also, which is smart. Anyway, they're up to a 4-1 start. They play at 10 o'clock in Seattle. Tampa Bay is in Los Angeles at 10:30 as well. And then a little Pacific Division battle. The Vegas Golden Knights versus San Jose Sharks at 10:30. So, loving it, baby. Hockey's back, full swing, baby. Very exciting, I'll be honest with you. Very exciting. We have the warm-up lines for the New York Rangers. All right. Courtesy of Molly Walker and Vince Mercogliano over on Twitter. All right, first line is Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, and Capo Caco. Second line is Artemi Panarin, Vincent Trocheck, and Alexei Lafreniere. The top six is the same exact top six we've seen since Game 2 of the season. I'm fine with that. Jimmy Vesey, Barclay Goodrow, and Vitaly Kravtsov. That is the third line. Jimmy Vesey slots into the lineup with Filipino upper body injury day to day. By the way, he's going to miss at least 4 games. He's out for at least a week. So he won't play today, tomorrow, and the next 2 games this week. Fourth line, Sammy Blais, who needs to keep getting his feet wet. I like that he's playing on the fourth line. You don't need him in the top 6 yet. He's on the fourth line with Ryan Carpenter and Ryan Reeves. Sammy Blais, like I said, just keeps needing to get his feet wet, man. I know he doesn't look that explosive and he's not being that effective offensively, but he's doing the little things. He's a physical player. He needs to keep getting engaged early in the games. He needs to stay healthy, and I think by him playing on the fourth line, it's smart for the Rangers. It's smart for him. Like I said, try to keep getting his feet wet. This is still a very brand new system for Sammy Blais. He's only played, I think, now 20 games in the system almost. So I like that they're easing him into it. This should be game 18 or 19 now for him. And on to the D-core. Believe it or not, I'm kind of surprised. Keandre Miller and Jacob Trouba are labeled as the first pair. This is like the third game in a row that they're labeled as the first pair. So it's Miller, Trouba, Lindgren, Fox, Hajek, Schneider, Igor Shesterkin, the starter, and Yaroslav Halak the backup. Like I said about before, I like that Hajek is playing. I know you all have your opinions on him, but I like that he's playing and not sitting on the bench. Okay, so that's the Rangers lineup. Hoping the Rangers wake up tonight. They need to show the boys that we can play with the big boys. 100% true, Dom. John, what's going on? Going to be watching the Rangers game on ESPN. Beautiful, John. Beautiful. Chytil will miss tonight, tomorrow against the Islanders, Friday, Saturday against Dallas. Yep. And Arizona. They got that right. Aaron Judge signing with the Rangers as a backup goalie. Hey, at least he stays in New York, right? At least he stays in New York. I like that the top 6 also for the Rangers is unchanged. I like the way that Capo and Lafreniere have been playing on those lines. I think Lafreniere, Trocheck, and Panarin can be really lethal. You just got to give them a little more time. And even Trocheck is getting more comfortable with playing with them. So, like, Vincent Trocheck comes to this team. He's never played with the top guys. I mean, sure, maybe he's a bottom 6. Not a bottom 6 guy, but he was a top 6 guy in Carolina. But let's be honest, Artemi Panarin is the best player he probably has ever played with, aside from maybe Barkov. I don't think he ever played on his line in Florida. So he's playing with a guy who's got such good talent in Artemi Panarin, and Alexei Lafreniere is a young guy who wants to become a dynamic player in the NHL. And I think playing with Trocheck benefits all of them. I think Panarin really benefits from playing with Trocheck. Trocheck's a much faster Ryan Strome. I think he plays a much better two-way game as well. And that's important, man. That's really important because the Rangers last year, two-way game was okay. I'm not going to say it was bad. It was okay, but 5-on-5 scoring was really a problem for the Rangers. 5-on-5 gameplay, they didn't really get dominated too much, but they could have definitely been better in their own end. Let's be honest. They could have absolutely been better in the own end. And I think Trocheck coming in really helps that. And I think Trocheck playing with two dynamic scorers like Lafreniere and Panarin, I really think it helps both of them. So that's my opinion on Vinny Trocheck there. So Blais, like I said before, I like that Blais is playing on the fourth line with two guys who play similarly to him, Carpenter and Revo. I like that Reeves is in the lineup too consistently still. You know, I don't want to see him scratched unless he needs unless he really needs a break. Then I don't want to see him scratched. He came into camp this year a little bit lighter as well. I think he said he lost 5 pounds, which, you know, when you're that big of a guy, 5 pounds is a lot. It's not too much, but it's not a lot. But it's, you know, it's good that he's trying to get a little bit quicker, which makes sense. I mean, everybody comes in usually a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger as well. I'll never forget watching a behind the scenes of some of the draft picks in the NHL. I think it was the Sagan Hall year, and they were talking to Danny Briere, former Colorado Avalanche. Oh no, that's Chris Shurey. I apologize. They were talking to Danny Briere. I think he was on the Flyers at the time, and they were talking about how usually you come into training camp and you're a little bit stronger, but you're also lighter. So the flex on your stick, it goes up at the beginning of training camp. I mean, that was for him anyway. The flex on your stick, so it gets a little bit stronger, so you're not snapping sticks every 5 seconds, but you're also kind of, you know, trying to see if you can play on that flex for the beginning because you did get stronger. So, yeah, just a little nitpick. Like I said, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please remember to leave a like. I really would appreciate it. We got Rangers Avalanche. It's actually on ESPN tonight, so not MSG, but I appreciate you guys. Georgie shutout coming? I hope not, Kayla. Still really no reason to worry at all. No reason to worry at all. But this is a big game for the Rangers. You know, they want to beat a Colorado team. They want to beat this Colorado team, 100%. Georgie, have anything that goal coming? Michael, hey, what's going on? Put on a Rangers t-shirt or jersey. I got a jersey set for later. I got a new one too. I got a new jersey, so it'll be previewed in the reaction video. And I'm not telling you who it is yet. Chytil is really helping Aaron's game. I think so too. What would you like to see from Kakko tonight? Just consistent play on that line. I really think the Zibanejad, Kreider, Kakko line can play in the offensive zone, and they play it well. In my honest opinion, I like the way that they hem the players in the boards. They're able to keep the puck in the offensive zone, and that's what you need from a top line. You need to play in the offensive zone as a top line. I like Kakko, man. I think he's really good on the boards. I think he's gotten much better over the years. Stay healthy, man, and I think his numbers will go up. I really do. All right, so I also have the Colorado Avalanche lines. So Artturi Lehkonen is on the first line. Wait, obviously Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. MacKinnon, and Lehkonen. Lehkonen was a trade deadline acquisition last year from the Montreal Canadiens. Scored some huge goals for the Avalanche last year in the playoffs. This team is deep, man. You look at this team. They lost a couple guys, but they're still very deep. The second line is Evan Rodriguez, former Pittsburgh Penguin. I don't know how he ended up here, I'll be honest with you. Pittsburgh, I think they really dropped the ball depth-wise to not pick him up. Anyway, it's Evan Rodriguez, Alex Newhook, and Valerie Nichushkin, who has a brand new contract. He absolutely destroyed his foot last year in like 4 places. Posted a photo about it after they won the cup. And he still somehow signs a huge deal. Good for him, man. And he's now on the second line with Newhook and Rodriguez, a new line mate for him this season. Third line is Cogliano, Comfer, and O'Connor. And the fourth line is Kaut, Maltsev, and former New York Ranger Dryden Hunt. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Dryden Hunt. So yeah, Lehkonen, MacKinnon, Rantanen, Rodriguez, Newhook, Nichushkin, Cogliano, Comfer, O'Connor, Kaut, Maltsev, and Hunt. Obviously, a name missing from that is Gabriel Landeskog. He's still hurt, so yes. So Lehkonen, MacKinnon, Rantanen, Rodriguez, Newhook, Nichushkin, Cogliano, Comfer, O'Connor, Kaut, Maltsev, and former New York Ranger who was just claimed on waivers last week by the Avalanche, Dryden Hunt, is in. So that's the forward core for the Colorado Avalanche. The projected core tonight, that was the lineup rushes. Former New York Islander defenseman Devon Toews. I mean, a lethal part of winning the Stanley Cup last year for the Avalanche was Devon Toews' play. And it was Devon Toews' play with Cale Makar, who is his partner. Right now, probably the best player in the league, Cale Makar. Probably the best player in the league. Absolutely dominant last playoffs. Guy was incredible. He won a Conn Smythe. How you doing? Unbelievable. And then, so it's, yeah, Toews, Makar, Byram, and Manson, and Gerard and Johnson, and Alexander Georgiev. A couple former New York Rangers tonight. Alexander Georgiev in net for the Colorado Avalanche. And Pavel Francois is the backup. Yeah, man, that's exciting. This is exciting game. So Dryden Hunt is in, excuse me, and also Alexander Georgiev is in there for the Avalanche tonight. Yes, VQ Kyle. Dryden Hunt for the Avalanche, and Alexander Georgiev is starting. Steven, without Chytil, there is no full kid line. Not sure what to expect tonight because Colorado smoked everyone last year. Listen, that was, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Rangers also didn't do well in the games against Colorado last year. I know what you're saying, but it is what it is. That was last year. This year's a new year. I'm not going to deny that Colorado's a great team, but, we'll see what happens. Ryan, how are you? How are you, Ryan? Eagle for the Rangers, Georgiev for the Avs. Yes, sir. I still see Georgiev as a backup. I'll be honest with you. I think Colorado might too, honestly. I'm not sure what the situation is over there. This will be Georgiev's. What game is this for Georgiev? The Colorado Avalanche are 3-2-1, same record as the Rangers. So this is both teams' 7th game in the season, and Georgiev has played 4 of them. He's 3-0-1 with a 2.76 and a 9.08 save percentage. Francois has gotten starts, but he's 0-2, 4.10 goals against, and an 8.77 save percentage. So from those stats, not looking good. Honestly, and if you look at the Rangers too, it's very similar. 3-0-1 for Shesterkin and 0-2-0 for Halak. Francois got a 4.10 goals against. Halak 4.03. Save percentage for Francois 8.77. Halak's 8.52. Georgiev and Shesterkin, same record, 3-0-1. They have an identical 2.76 goals against for Georgiev, 2.75 for Shesterkin, 9.08 save percentage for Georgiev, and 9.01 save percentage for Shesterkin. So these two teams are relying on their starting goaltenders, and it's most likely Georgiev. Obviously, it's the Rangers, Shesterkin for the Rangers. So that's gonna be a key tonight, man. That's gonna be key to watch. Honestly, maybe throughout the season for Colorado. Is Georgiev the guy? He's got to be, it looks like. Francois not off to a good start. Georgiev is the Avs starter this season. Yes, as of right now. Georgiev currently has better statistics than Chester. Yeah, I just read them off. That pretty much has a tandem. Yeah, absolutely. Where am I? Trotz wants to be a coach on Original 6 team, so Gallant better hope this team doesn't stay in a slump too long. They're not going to get rid of Gallant. They like Gallant. I mean, I think anyone would give away their coach for Trotz, but I don't know. We'll see. VQ Kyle, I got you. So for the Rangers, it's Kreider, Zibanejad, Kakko, Panarin, Trocheck, Lafreniere, VZ, Goudreau, Kraftov, Blake, Carpenter, Reeves. On the D-core, Miller, Trouba, Lindgren, Fox, Hajek, Schneider, Igor Shesterkin, the starting goaltender, and obviously Halak, the backup. For the Avalanche, it's Lehkonen, McKinnon, Rantanen, Rodriguez, Newhook, Nishushkin, Cogliano, Comfort, O'Connor, Kaut, Maltsev, Hunt. And then on the D-core for the Avalanche is Toews, Makar, Byram, Manson, Gerard, Johnson, and Alexander Georgiev is the starting goaltender for the Colorado Avalanche. I love it, baby. I love it. Former New York Ranger going in net. Trying to think, what was the last former Ranger goaltender to play the Rangers, man? Like, first game against the Rangers. I think it might have been Biron. Does that make sense? Not Biron. Talbot? Cam Talbot? When he went to Edmonton, I guess. Yeah, it would be the first game because Rangers have had Lundqvist, Shesterkin, Georgiev the last 3 years, yeah. Or 4 years now. Schmidt, hey, what's going on? Luke, Jonesy's just out of the lineup tonight. It's going to be Libor Hajek. I like that Gerard Gallant is not letting Libor Hajek rot in the press box eating popcorn. I like that he's playing. Honestly, Jones has not, impressed all of it. He just hasn't been impressive. Zach Jones. He's been playing an okay game, but just not, just not that offensive game we've seen. Explosive offensive game. Nicky Roma, I appreciate the subscription and welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Defending champs tonight, Schmitty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Should be a go on. It's on ESPN, too. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, so Libor Hajek, I'm fine that he's in. Do you think the Rangers will do a video tribute for Georgiev? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know a lot of people didn't really like Georgiev. Again, at the end of his, last couple years as a Rangers goaltender, Shesterkin came in kind of... It really affected Georgiev, Shesterkin coming in and essentially taking the starting job. Rightfully so. He earned it. But I'm sure that left a bad taste in Georgiev's mouth. He didn't really play up to expectations. He had a few really good games for the Rangers over the last couple seasons. Eventually, the Rangers just did not want to re-sign him for the money he was wanted last offseason. They were able to get something for him via trade with Colorado. So, listen, Georgiev has been in this organization for a really long time. absolutely deserves a player tribute, a video tribute. If I'm there, I'm giving him a standing ovation. The goalies are different, man. I understand if you don't perform in New York, like, you know, everyone hated David Quinn as a coach. I understand that. But a goaltender for Alexander Georgiev, man, the guy's been here for a while. You absolutely deserve to stand up. He deserves to stand up and clap from the Rangers tonight. He does. He really does. I read that. Justin, what's going on? Who's your favorite Ranger of all time? Probably Matt Zuccarello that I've seen watch easily. Cole, what's going on? When will people finally admit Igor is greater than Vasi? I don't know. I guess I'll have to admit it soon. Need primetime Igor today? Yes, we do. He has to set the tone early with some good saves. Absolutely right. Absolutely right, Sal. The best game that Georgiev played was a 45 save shutout last season. Man, I'm telling you, what is this? He was when he was on, man, he was on. He was making saves. He would steal a game for the Rangers once in a while. And that's why I think Colorado took a chance on him, man, because he's got the potential to legitimately be a game-changing goaltender. I really do. I've said that for a while. This got to be weird for Georgiev, man. It really does. It really does. Georgiev Rangers card. Sick, Michael. That's awesome. Igor's playing his 100th career start. Is it really his 100th game already? Jeez. Wow. 100th game. Leading players for the Rangers, leading goal scorer and point scorer is Artemi Panarin. 11 points, 4 goals, 7 assists in this will be the 7th game. Oh, actually, these are just his last 5 games, so... All right, well, Nishushkin's got 9 points in the last 5 games, 4 goals, 5 assists. And, yeah, so this is going to be a good game tonight on national television. The defending Stanley Cup champions in the Colorado Avalanche versus the New York Rangers, who are trying to get to where Colorado is in terms of success. One final look at some scores around the league. Let's see how the first periods ended for the 7 o'clock starts. 2-0 Arizona at the end of 1 over Columbus. 1-0 Boston over Dallas at the end of 1 as well. At the end of 1 in the next 2 as well. Minnesota 1-0. The Devils 2-1. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Stamkos and Svechnikov are leading the NHL with 7 goals. Yes, Stamkos, unbelievable start. Unbelievable start. Cooled off a little bit, but he's on a great start. Which NHL team do I hate the most? I'm not sure. Remember his first start and who was his first win against? Shesterkin was Georgiev. Shesterkin was Colorado. I remember that, yeah. I think I knew someone who went. Was it Anthony? I don't think Anthony went. No, it couldn't have been. I don't know. Which player did you get a Rangers jersey? You'll see in the reaction video, Michael. I know you're trying to get a peek, but you'll see in the reaction video later. It's going to take the Rangers another couple years to get anywhere near the Avs. See, I mean, I don't think so. I think they have the pieces, the players, you know, Panarin, Kreider, Zibanejad. Those guys are in their prime. Trocheck and Panarin as well. If they can have the young guys like Lafreniere, Kravtsov, Kakko, they take the next step. I don't see why they can't win the Stanley Cup this year. I'll be honest with you. They have the best goaltender in the NHL. Simple. What teams do you see making the playoffs in the Metro? Carolina, Rangers, and Pittsburgh. Honestly, that's from the start of the way it looks right now. I see those teams. I think the Capitals, Devils, and Islanders can be all candidates for a wild card spot. The Flyers, man, they're freaking killing it though. And even Columbus, man, they're not off to a bad start. Columbus, they're getting Patrick Laine back tonight as well. USMC, what's going on? Hope you're well. How scary would San Diego be if they sign Judge? That would be a scary team out there. It would be. I hope you're doing as well. Thanks for asking, man. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Judge. I think he stays. I think he's a Yankee. First Ranger game I've been to was against the Blue Jackets, the 26th or 27th of 2017. That's a good game. My first game was against Boston in 2006 or 2005. Don't even remember the score, but all right, 7:56. We're gonna go set up for the reaction video. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you for the support recently on the channel. Leave a like if you did enjoy the stream. Watch the reaction video later. It'll be out around 10:30ish. Most likely no post-game stream. So tomorrow we'll do a recap of the game, obviously. And then tomorrow we'll be right back here. Big game, 7:30, Rangers Islanders. I appreciate it. Go leave a like on the stream. I appreciate it. Rangers and Avalanche at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon.